part of that song, Mr. Gutierrez, was from 1911. Am I correct? 1911. So thank you to the choir. You are awesome, as you always are. Good morning again, and now it's my turn. Welcome to the beginning of the 2011-12 school year, the beginning of our centennial year, the beginning of a year of breakthroughs for Delano High School. It will be the best year ever. Some of you may be thinking, why are we here today? What is so special about this year? Why is being 100 years old so unique? As Senator Rubio said, not too many schools are 100 years old in California. If any of you have grandparents who have celebrated their 100th birthday, you know how special and unique it is. The community of Delano can say there has been 100 years of tiger pride and tradition. We, Delano High School, have made this community so proud over the last decade. Our Tiger alumni are doing great things in this world. Many have become famous. I want you to envision our school as it is today and imagine what it was like 100 years ago. There wasn't a city here. This was all farmland. Taco Bell didn't exist down the road. Delano High School actually began in 19 Methodist Church over on the west side of town.
Right, the west side.
There were two teachers and 14 students in 1911. At that time, community leaders attempted to pass a $50,000 bond to build a school, but the farmers didn't like spending that kind of money on a school. They thought it was too much money. There was a lot of opposition. But when they learned that grain could be stored in the basement of the school, they consented. The new building was constructed, and it was in the middle of a great big wheat field. All of this was farmland. Students trudged through that farmland to get to school. That building, the original Delano High School building, stood where our quad is right now, a great big brick building. You'll see pictures of it over the year. The first graduation was held in 1914 with 6 graduates. As the school grew, additional buildings were erected. The warehouse in 1924, which was part of the cafeteria building. The business building in 1938. Our great auditorium was built in 1939. The library annex in 1956, and so on. In 1952, there was a large earthquake in this area. There was a lot of damage to many buildings, but not to the Delano High School building. But at that time, the state decided it wasn't safe for students to be in brick buildings. So the original DHS building was destroyed. Mr. Gerard tells me it took 2 months to bring down that building, and that it was quite disruptive to the classes that were being held at that time. That was the reason we lost the original beautiful Delano High School main building. Our cafeteria was built in 1960. Prior to that, the cafeteria was located where the print room currently stands. The rest of the buildings, the gymnasiums, the administration buildings were also built in 1960. Please pay attention when you hear about the history of Delano High School. We're going to have some activities over the school year where you can win prizes for knowing historical events about DHS. Listen to the ASB morning announcements for historical trivia. We'll have scavenger hunts where you can find historical sites on the campus. We're going to have an art contest, essay contest, research contest, and even a video contest on why it's great to be a Tiger. More information will follow about all these activities, but the most fun of all will be our homecoming week, which is the last week in October. We're asking classes and clubs to adopt a decade so we can create floats which depict the dress and activities of that time. We're going to dismiss school at noon on the big game day, have a parade downtown, and a tailgate party prior to the game. We're also going to get permission from the city to have a bonfire, just like we did in It's a great time to be a Tiger. We have outstanding academics, great athletics, a great ag program, awesome music programs. We have a fantastic Hill Academy and AVID programs, but most importantly, we are now the California Distinguished School because of all your hard work. We perform great on the CSTs. When the scores are released next month, you are going to be so proud of your school and their accomplishments. This is going to be a great year for Delano High School, a breakthrough year, I believe. We are going to flood this city with Tiger pride and tradition. We are going to show the entire community of Delano that the Delano High School Tigers are a great big family. We are an extraordinary school, and we are ready to celebrate 100 years of academic excellence and achievement. And we are ready to carry on the great traditions of the past and create new ones for the future. Stay focused on your academics, but enjoy the school year and all the excitement it brings. Like the tiger across the stadium, have courage to make the right choices and make our community proud of who we are and what we will accomplish. We are Tigers, we have tradition and pride, and this year we are going to feel the paw. Declaring this the year of the centennial, a year of celebration for Delano High School and the community of Delano. And now please stand and join with our band and choir as we sing our alma mater and fight song.